wrecking my brain trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about. How can I make myself different? How can I stand out? And what I discovered is that it's literally a battle to choose to be better, right? That's the journey I'm on right now. Not to say that I was just a horrible person. Obviously, we all make mistakes as human beings. Um, However, I wanted to make a conscious decision. I wanted to make a choice every day to be better than what I was the day prior. And for me, that's keeping my word to myself, to my daughter. That's showing up every day in whatever way I can, speaking life into myself, and just setting these goals daily for myself, um, that help me work towards being the best version of myself, right? So I think that's what I want to make my platform about. Yes, it's about fitness, but I also want it to be about just showing up for yourself, right? Doing the work and putting the work in to be the best version of yourself in whatever way possible for you, right? Um, it took me a minute to get to this space, and I'm learning to not be so hard on myself. I'm learning to just allow God to lead me, to guide me, to show me exactly where He wants me to go, where He wants me to be in this space in my life. Because I'm noticing that when I try to, or when I feel like God is leading me in a place or leading me to somewhere, I feel like now I have all the answers, but in reality, I don't, right? So that's still me trying to take control of the situation when it's like, you know what, God, I know this is what you've placed on my heart. I know this is what you want me to do. However, I'm going to still keep my hands off of it. I'm going to still trust that where you're taking me and the things that I'm about to come encounter with, and the things I'm about to go through is of your will. It is of your purpose for my life. It's going to lead me to a better place in my life. So that's what I want to make this about. I really don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers to my life, to everything I have going on in this moment. I'm literally just going with the flow of where God is taking me. And sometimes I feel like I'm a little lost, right? Or I start to ask a lot of questions because I feel like I spent so much time going off track. I've spent so much time doing my own thing that now that I'm fully dependent on God, now that I'm fully walking where He wants me to go, I have to make sure that I am doing what He wants me to do. I have to make sure that I'm being obedient to His word. I have to make sure that every step that I take is being directed and ordered by Him. So when I feel like I'm a little off track or I don't know exactly where I'm going, I have to make sure that I'm stopping and checking back in with God at all times, because I cannot mess this up. Right? You know, when you get to a place in your life where it's like, dang, I've done so much in my life that I cannot mess this up, right? That I cannot get off track this time, that I can't afford to go backwards, because I'm at this age in my life and I want to make sure that I'm only moving forward. I want to make sure that if I leave this earth, that my daughter has more than enough. So I have to make sure that I'm always being obedient, that I'm always checking in, that I'm always praying, that I'm always talking to God whenever, however, um, because I don't want to go backwards. I can't go backwards. I can't go back to who I used to be, right? Being a woman that I'm learning that just because I give to people, that does not mean they have to give to me in return. So it's just a lot. It's a lot that I'm learning about who I am and who I'm becoming and the woman that God actually is creating me to be. Um, that's why I honestly cannot, and I'm sorry, y'all, this is a fitness channel. This is about fitness, but I'm like, you know what? Why not talk about real life things? And right now, what I'm going through is growing. That is what I'm growing through and going through. I'm going through growing and elevating in every aspect of my life, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, right? I, I'm I'm trying to figure out exactly who God is calling me to be, right? I'm trying to make sure that I keep him at the forefront of everything that I'm doing right now, because I know that everything that I've gone through in my past has been to get me to this place and to get me farther than where I am currently. So just a little something to talk about. But yeah, this is a fitness platform, but I got stuff to talk about. I want to talk about more than just fitness. Yes, I want to talk about fitness, but I want to talk about I'm sorry, I want to talk about more than fitness, because fitness is also mental, right? It's also um, getting your mindset right. And when I come into the gym, I'm thinking about everything that I need to do. I'm thinking about what I'm going through. I'm thinking about how can I be better. I'm thinking about all of those things. And if I didn't have fitness, Lord, I honestly don't know where I would be or who I would be. So I'm grateful for this space. I'm grateful that I'm here, and I know that God has led me here. Right? I'm just trying to be obedient to everything He's showing me, so I can continue to grow and elevate and move forward and not backwards. You know. So more, and I need to make this more about becoming, right? Becoming more than you were yesterday. Elevating um, your mind, stepping outside of your comfort zone, um, doing something that uplifts, supports, motivates, and speaks life into something of someone else's in yours, right? Because that's what life is about. Life is about giving. It's about um, elevating. It's about becoming better. And I'm truly grateful to God for all of what I went through, the good, the bad, the ugly. These past 4 years have been the worst. But I know God is doing something amazing. I know that He's been cooking me this long for something greater. And I'm just excited. The the calmness and the peace that I have now, knowing that everything is getting ready to work out in my favor, is crazy. So I just want to say, you're getting ready to become greater. You're getting ready to walk into every blessing, to walk into every open door, to grab hold of every opportunity God has for you, because you're willing to become better, because you're willing to put the work in, because you're willing to do things that you normally don't do, because you're willing to be obedient. Um, and most importantly, you're willing to have faith in God, but you're also willing to do the work. And that's what's most important. So today was an upper body day, right? Let's lighten the load a little bit. Today was an upper body day and it killed me. Yeah. My arms were shaking. And that normally doesn't happen to me, but I'm in this space where I'm trying to progressively overload, right? So I can gain more muscle, gain more tone more, get more snatched and truly build that hourglass figure that I'm going for. But today whooped my ASS. And I also just want to say, don't give up, right? No matter what, don't give up. Keep going, you know? So just keep going, keep being great, keep striving to be better, keep elevating, keep pouring into yourself, because you cannot pour into somebody else unless you pour into yourself, unless you give to yourself. Um, so yeah, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you are watching my videos, if you've commented, if you shared, if you've liked, if you subscribed, I truly, 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 from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you. I love you, and stay tuned.